Yo, what's poppin', guys? Welcome to a video that I don't know I even wanted to make, but I had the idea and I thought it might be kind of interesting. So basically what I'm doing today is I'm here on the official Scratch Team YouTube account, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to react to one of their tutorials that they have. I'm going to see from someone who's been using Scratch for 8 years now. Yeah, 8 years, who has a lot of experience on the site. See how good that the team of people who create it can make games. Let's see how good they can do it, and let's see if it holds up to some of the Scratch OGs, like, you know, people like obviously Griff. You could probably say Mick Guy, Warframe, me, Will Wham. I don't want to put myself in the same category as them because they're like real good. When I say I'm an OG, I mean I've just been here a long time. I'm definitely nowhere on their levels, but let's take a look and see how they do. So this is how to make a scrolling background in Scratch. Okay, let's take a look. I don't immediately recognize this girl. I mean, obviously I've seen their tutorials before, so I know who it is. But she says, I think her name is like on Scratch is Zilia. I don't recognize that moderator, but let's continue. Let's take a look. Let's hop into how to make a scrolling background in Scratch. Let's take a look.
Hi everyone, it's Zoe from the Scratch team, also known as Zinnia. Today I wanted to show you how to make a scrolling background in Scratch. By the end of this tutorial, you'll be able to make a project like this one, where the background is moving behind your character.
Okay, so I can't tell if the point of this project is going to be to like create something with the background scrolling, like you can move the player and then the background will scroll with the player, or if it's literally just going to be this where you watch the character walk. Because if it's just where you watch the character walk, that's funny. Also, look at this. Look at this. Giga's about to go on this bridge right here. Is it going to walk through the bridge, or is it going to actually go over it? Or are they going to cut?
Let's get started. First, let's pick a...
They cut it! Dude, what? Did you see that? Look.
Look. Project like this.
It's about... watch Giga. Giga walks and is about to go over a plane that is no longer straight. It arcs, right? And they cut it before that happens because they know they don't know how to do it. Look at this.
Let's get started. First, let's pick a character to...
Oh my goodness, bro. What? Okay, you know what? Whatever. Let's just keep going.
Be walking in our project. You can just click this button that says choose a sprite and then pick any character you want. I will pick Avery walking.
I love how you're not gonna bring up that you can make your own either. And you choose Avery walking. Okay, let's see what you do with the Avery walking, Zilia.
So now let's make a background, but the actual background in Scratch, the stage, can't move. See, if you click on it, you'll see it says stage selected, no motion blocks. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a sprite and have that sprite be the background. And that...
Did you see that? Look at that. Her mouse moved without her hands touching it. I know this has nothing to do with it. I'm sorry, but look.
Have that sprite be the background.
Look at that. You saw both of her hands there. Look at that. She's not even the one doing this. She's acting like she's the one doing this. She's not.
Sprite be the background, and that's going to be what's moving. So I'll hover over choose a sprite and click paint.
Hit
For
paint.
drawing a scrolling background, the important thing is that this edge of the drawing has to line up with this edge of the drawing so that it can transition smoothly between them.
Right.
So my favorite way of doing that quickly is just make one flat rectangle to be...
I thought you were going to say convert it to bitmap, so you had to. I was going to be like, Zinnia, no.
The ground.
Oh yeah, sure enough. Look at that, Zinnia. Wait, are you telling me she recorded herself doing this? And then after recording herself doing this, then she decided that she was going to do a voiceover? That's a weird way of doing a tutorial, but I'll go with it. Also, Griff has this too. Why are their mice so big? It's so weird.
And then one other flat rectangle to be the sky. It's good for these edges to line up with each other.
Look at that. Didn't even connect it. Zinnia.
So I'm just going to drag this to here. And I also like to add some kind of detail that can be passing by. I showed this in my video on how to draw backdrops in Scratch, but one of my favorite tricks is just to set the color to gray, draw a circle with the circle tool, and then just click on the point editing tool and drag this point upward. Then you got a rock.
Also, you're telling me they have a tutorial on how to draw a background? Are you telling me I could get 1 million views teaching you how to draw a background? I need to start making simple. You know, I'm going to try this. I'm going to try making some really simple projects. Because if that works and that can give me 1 million views, bro, I'm doing it.
So where did my character Avery go? She's behind this backdrop sprite. What we want to do is make this sprite that is the background be on the back layer. And there's a good block for that in the looks category. If you scroll down, there is this block. Right now it says go to front layer, and you can just click back. And then there you go.
Oh, that hurts. She's just going to click it once. She's not going to have that run every single time the green flag is pressed. Zinnia. Come on, lady. Okay, let's continue.
Go. So now we want to make the background move. How do you move a sprite in Scratch? You might already know this, but in case you don't, let me show you. In Scratch, you control how far a sprite is from this side of the screen to this side of the screen.
That is correct.
This number, X.
You're right.
X is 240 all the way over here.
Right.
It's 0 in the middle, and then over here it's negative 240. Let me show you with Avery, because it'll be a little bit easier to see. So for Avery, if I set X to 240, she goes all the way over here. And if I set X to 0, she goes to the middle.
Why are they playing they're playing fake click sounds. Why? Why are you doing that? That's so weird.
And then this number, Y, controls how high up a sprite is. So we can use these numbers, X and Y, to move the background sprite. If we set X to 0 and Y to 0, that puts it right in the middle, and that seems like a pretty good place to start. So let's have it go there when we click the green flag. And then...
Okay, good. She did connect a green flag block. I thought you were just going to click it once and like throw it back in. I was about to be like, Zinnia, girl, no, come on. You're better than this, Zinnia. You're better than this.
We want it to move this way. So we want to change X somehow. To do that, there's this block, change X by 10. Let's try it out. Okay, so that makes it move, which is what we want.
Of course.
But the backdrop is going this way, and I would like it to go this way. So for that, we just need to put in a negative number. Awesome.
It's that simple. You just gotta put a negative number. It's that crazy. Oh my goodness.
Now, I would like it to keep going this way, so I'll put this block inside a forever loop, so it'll keep happening over and over again. Okay, it moved, but now it's stuck on this side of the stage. So
it's also not lined up. You said you were gonna line it up. It is, and it is not right now, so.
If it gets to this side of the stage, I want it to go all the way back and restart at this side of the stage. And now you might ask, how do you do that? I'll show you.
I'm curious.
We want it to do something if it's over here. So for that, we can get this if-then block. This block is good for making a sprite do something if a certain thing is true. And
you could also do if a certain thing is not true. Because, you know, there's the not block. I guess then it's true that it is not true, but interesting word choice.
Then you can go to the motion category, and there's actually a block that just says X position, and this block just tells you the current X position of your sprite, you know, the number that's right here.
Wacky.
So right now, we can click on this block to see what our sprite's X is. Right now, it's negative 465, which is just what we see here. And if we drag the backdrop sprite to here...
How did you do that? How did you do that? You just snapped it instantly to 20-0? How did you do that?
It's just what we see here. And if we drag the backdrop sprite to...
Is there a shortcut you can use to do that? Or did they just edit that because she couldn't? That's so weird.
Here, it's 20, which is, again, what's right here. And now we're going to go to the operators category, and we can use this green less than block to check if the X position is less than a certain value.
Right,
Let's see.
Course.
Is the X position less than 100? Yes, it's true, because X is 20, and 20 is less than 100.
Quick maths, boys. That's some quick maths right there. That's some quick math. Are there comments? Makes me feel good to use official Scratch content. Why? Why? Half of them like probably couldn't make half the game some of the good creators are making, but who knows?
But then if I drag it over here and X is 351, let's see if that's less than 100. There we go. It's false because 351 is much greater than 100. It's not less than 100. But instead of 100, let's put in negative 460 because that's what the X of the backdrop is when it's all the way over here. So if its X is less than that, then we know it's time for it to go back over here.
Of course.
So this will check if X is less than negative 460. And then if it is,
Why were there so many jump cuts so fast right there? Okay, Zinnia. Cool it down a little.
We want the backdrop sprite to go all the way over here. So I'll drag it over here and see what X and Y I should make it go to start over here. Okay, it looks like X is 465 and Y is 0. So that'll be the position I'll make it go to. And let's put this inside the forever loop.
Inside, bro? This is nutty. I'm going crazy right now, I swear.
So every time it changes X by -5 and moves a little bit, it's going to check, am I all the way over here?
Is she?
And then if it is, it will go back to this side. So let's see. It goes, it goes, it goes, it goes, and then it comes back around. Nice. Now, you've probably
so
noticed
excited.
this big blank part of the screen. We will
I
get to
didn't
that.
notice
In
that,
fact,
Zinnia.
Let's get to it now. So the reason this is happening is when our backdrop starts moving this way, we need something to follow it. So what we can do is we can make a copy of this background and make that copy fill in the blank spot. So the way to copy a sprite is to right-click on it and click duplicate. So now we have a copy of the background. Let's see what happens. So nothing changed, and that's because this second sprite...
1 second, watch this. Watch this right now. Watch this, ready? Here's the scratch cat. I'm gonna go backdrop real quick, just like she did. Watch this. Grass. Right? Sky. As a backdrop. And then I'll copy her rock tutorial, her amazing rock tutorial. Boom, rock. And then in this rock, watch this rock, watch this. This is gonna be crazy. Watch this. You'd never expect this. Watch this. Are you ready for this? Look at this. I'm gonna change its X. Okay, okay. Okay, tell me its X position. Oh yeah, just like the tutorial did. Just like the tutorial did. Okay. I don't know why I did that. Okay, then what we're gonna do is we're gonna have it come over here. Come right there. Right? Watch this. Alright, it's not gonna get smaller than 265. Bro, I'm an idiot. There. That should work then. See how the background doesn't actually have to move if you just move sprites in front of it? Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? Whatever. Okay, I'm sorry. This was a waste of time.
Is right on top of this one. Just to help you see it, I'm going to change the color effect on the second sprite. So they start at the exact same place, so they're moving completely in sync with each other. So to fix it, let's have this one, the duplicate, not start in the middle. Let's have it start all the way to this side. If I set X to 465, the main one will start in the middle, and then the duplicate will be following it.
Right.
And that way it fills in the blank spot. Basically, both of these sprites are gliding across, and because we have two of them, the entire stage is covered. Now, there are so many things you might want to add to this. Let's say you want different scenes to appear as the character keeps going.
Let's say you want the
duplicate.
Let's say you want the character to walk, huh? It says, what was it? Avery walking. This is Avery sliding, dude.
One of these backgrounds. You can make this be something different. So maybe I'll delete the rock and draw a simple plant. And then what we can do is...
That plant's dead. That plant is so... Zinnia, you drew a dead plant.
And then what we can do is add a next costume block every time this background starts over here. And then you'll get to the background with the plant. So anyway, that's just a little idea of how you could make different scenes appear, or different worlds, or different locations, or anything. Anyway, that's what I wanted to show you today. I hope this...
Now, can you tell me, Zinnia? Can you tell me how to make the character walk? Like, actually look like she's walking? How about this one, Zinnia? Can you tell me how to make Giga walk over... Can you tell me how to make Zinnia walk over the bridge? Huh? Can you tell me how to make her do that instead of cutting it off? Like a little tease? Anyways, I'm gonna leave the episode here. This was really fun for some reason. But thank you all so much for watching. If you liked it, like it anyways, because let's hope I don't get a copyright strike from the Scratch team. That'd show you how petty they really are. While you're at it, want to subscribe to the channel, enjoy my content, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.